Hello, all you knife guys and girls out there. Welcome to another What's in the Knife Case video. This would be What's in the Knife Case number 5. And I've got quite a few to show everybody today. No real rhyme or reason to this bunch. Just some knives that were in the knife case. First knife I want to show everybody is a Utica Sportsman. And you can just barely make it out on the blade there, but it says Utica Sportsman, and it was probably a relatively inexpensive knife when it was brand new. I'm guessing this dates back to probably the 50s. You see quite a few of these out there. You can usually pick them up relatively cheap. This sheath, I am not certain if it is the original sheath or not. I kind of think it isn't. And the reason I got this little hatchet here with that knife is it is the matching hatchet to the knife. I think they were sold as a set at one time. I would love to pick up one of the original sheaths that had that came with the knife and a little hatchet combination. This is not the original sheath, but it's a cool little inexpensive combo. Very similar to the Utica Sportsman are Imperials, and there's a couple of Imperials here. This one, if it wasn't stamped, you could almost mistake it for the Utica Sportsman, carbon steel. And then this is this is kind of a little step up, I guess. Imperial made this one here, and it's a stainless blade, even though it's showing some wear. It had this plastic handle with I think it's a elk on there. So there you have it, a pair of Imperial hunting knives. This little knife was a bird and a trout knife. It was made by Case. It is in rough shape. But I guess that's understandable, being that this knife is probably about 80 or 90 years old. It does have the original sheath. The original sheath is not in bad shape, except for some fella years ago decided to carve his initials in it. And it looks like a A and a M, I think. I'm not sure. But there's the original sheath. And there is the Case bird and trout knife. Neat little knife, not in the best of shape. Been led a hard life, but it found a home in the knife case. The next knife is a Cub Scout knife. It was made by Camillus out of New York, and the Cub Scout pack leader must have taught the boys well, because this knife is in very good shape. Carbon steel blade on it, and shows no signs of abuse. So congratulations to the Cub Scout leader who taught the boys how to use take care of a knife. This group of knives I wanted to show everybody. Most of them don't even have markings on them. They're very inexpensive old pocket knives that were probably purchased at the, I don't know, the 5 and 10 cent store. But what I like about these is the variety of the handle material. All sorts of designs, and whoever made these was trying to catch the eye of of somebody and said, you know, they had to have one of these knives. They probably only sold back then for a couple bucks each. The next knife I want to show everybody is a little more modern than the previous ones. This is a Mora knife. It's a neck knife. It's meant to be carried actually upside down in this lanyard around your neck. Comes with this hard plastic sheath, and there's the blade, made in Sweden, stainless steel. A handy little knife, that's for sure. I like this one quite a bit. I won this knife in a archery contest, and I'm very, very happy with it. I use it quite a bit. So there you have it, the Mora neck knife. This is a skinning knife by Russell Green River Works knife. And let me tell you, these are beautiful blades. You can either buy the finished knife, or in this case, this was a knife that was assembled from a knife kit. These blades hold a razor sharp edge, and they're quite handy, and they're relatively inexpensive. The last knife I want to show everybody today is a J.T. Wright, and this certainly is not an inexpensive knife. You can tell the minute you pick this up that this was is a well-made knife. This is a neck knife, and just look at the beautiful fit and finish on that. Nice little knife. The sheath can either be worn around your neck, or it has a belt loop on it. Very, very, very cool knife. This knife was gifted to me from my friend Joe, and I really like this knife. It's a beauty. This is not a knife. This is a knife sharpener that was in the knife case. So I thought I'd show everybody this. You've probably seen these style knife sharpeners. The interesting thing about this one is it unscrews and then screws back on like that. It has a, this is for sharpening serrated blades. It also has a little notch in there for sharpening fish hooks. And if you take this off, screw that back in there like so, there's a ferro rod for starting a fire. So, kind of a neat little pocket sharpener. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care till next time.